So this is the Christmas card that I'm going to show you how to make. I'm going to design it a little bit differently, but there are so many ways that you can adapt this card to however you want it to look like. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make a square slightly smaller than the card that you're using. So this is a 10cm by 10cm card, and I've cut a 9.5 by 9.5 centimetre square piece of card that will go on some foam and will just be slightly lifted off the top of the front of the card. So I've got my coordinating paper, and this card is a great way to use up scraps. So what I'm going to go and do is cut these pieces of paper into 1.5 centimetre strips. So I've now got all my strips of paper, and it's now time to start assembling them onto my piece of 9.5 centimetre square piece of card. So now you've got your strips of card and your 9.5 centimetre square piece of card, you're going to want to start laying down the pieces of paper at a slight angle on your card, just to get an idea of where you're going to stick your pieces down. Don't worry about the overhang because you're going to cut them once you've glued them, and make sure that you leave a slight gap in between each strip of card. And this bit is a little bit frustrating because it won't be laid flat and things will move around, and so that's kind of a general idea. And then instead of a stamp, I'm going to use these sentiment stickers. So I'm going to work out whereabouts I'm going to put these sentiment stickers. So I think I might leave a gap for one there, and then put a piece of card there. So that's what it's going to sort of look like. So I'll finish off working out where all my strips are going to go, and if you've got any excess strips they can go onto another card, and I will be back once I've stuck all my pieces of paper on and my sentiment. So I've finished sticking my strips of card and my sentiment is here. So now I've finished sticking, the best way to cut the ends of your strips off is to turn the card over, and then you get a cleaner finish. So that's what the finished front of the card looks like. So I've got my blank card, and what I'm going to do is the topper, I'm going to put some double-sided foam on. So I've adhered 3 pieces of double-sided sticky foam, and I'm just going to take the backing off, and then I'm going to centre mount it onto the blank card. And there we go, that's the card finished.